Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another exciting edition of the Low Budget Show with me, Damon Millard. I'm your host. My name is Damon Millard. That's how you know that it's me. Another exciting episode. On today's show, we're going to have Milwaukee comedian Lisan Wood, a new segment, low budget movie reviews, possibly a video segment, but I don't know. I haven't taped it yet, and I've been moving around, so that'll be like a little surprise, after this segment. If we go into a video segment, bonus. If not, we'll go right into the interview with Lisan, and that'll be that. All right, first things first, let's start off as we always do with a little bit of contact information. You can get a hold of me at damonsmillard@yahoo.com. Don't forget this S right here. It's very important, or I won't get your crack. Also, you can find me on Twitter at laughingcock. That's at LAUGHINGCOK. COK stands for Cast of Killers, in case you didn't know. So yeah, I'm excited. Today I'm back in New York City in a new studio. A studio apartment. That's right, guys. That's right. It's, I'm drinking Nestle Pure Life water. I know usually I have a tasty beverage on the show, but I can't do that today. It's 10 a.m., guys. Calm down. I'm not a fucking monster, okay? I drink water, too. I drink water. It's pretty good. It's better than New York City tap water. I can tell you that much. All right, so let's see what's up. I did a mic yesterday. Today is Thursday. Yesterday was Wednesday. I did this pretty good mic at a place called the Duplex. It's Wednesdays down in the Village. You sign up at 5 and you come back at 7. The thing about this one is it's a really good New York City open mic because everybody's very supportive. They stick around, and they're really into it. The host, I think his name was Mike or Michael, he has a wireless mic that he introduces the show, and then he walks to about halfway into the room, and he calls people up to the stage. But the whole time he still has this wireless mic. So during your set, he'll like chime in. He'll say stuff about your jokes or but he messes with you, and it's some people can't handle it, but I think it's great because it keeps you on your toes, and so that was really fun to do. So here's what happened. It's a gay bar, which is cool. I don't give a shit about that. I'm not homophobic or anything. Okay, so I'm in there. And this is before I go on stage. I look over and I make eye contact with this dude, right? And I'm pretty sure he's checking me out, right? And like I look away and I'm like, was that guy checking me out, right? So I do a double take. So I look down, I look back up. And no shit, this guy is checking me out. And the weird thing was my response, because my response was to suck in my gut a little more. Like, what the fuck was that? Oh man. So yeah, that was my yesterday. I did a couple of mics, but yeah, there was that. And I don't know. It's good to be back, though. That's what I'm saying. We're in a new little place here, and I'm really concerned. I probably look green on this camera. And this camera's probably overexposed here, right? And I didn't realize this was right in front of me. Oh well. The thing is, it's like I should be using lights with blue gels on them, but I don't have them, so I'm a little weary about what the production value of this looks like. But hey, it's the Low Budget Show. My executive producer, Juggalo John, said it's cool, no big deal. We're going to have at least one opening segment that looks like this. Also, this is cool. Look, I look like a crucified Jesus, don't I? Like, Whatever, you guys are already clicking the thumbs down button. I got a thumbs down button the other day on my last video with Ryan Lowe, which I thought I didn't deserve. But that's cool if you want to be like, yo, Damon, your shit sucks. Right there, DamonSMillard@yahoo.com. Come on, what do you got? What are you doing? Where's your video podcast? I never saw you do one. I'm having a giveaway on the show now. Juggalo John said it was cool. It's not the no-budget show, it's the low-budget show. So we've decided that we're going to go and give away a free hand-scooped Oreo ice cream sandwich from either Carl's Jr. or Hardee's, depending on where you live in the country. How do you earn that, Damon? I don't know, just tweet at me. Say, yo, I want that Oreo ice cream sandwich, son. It has to say that exact sentence. And then I'll announce the winner on next podcast, which will be number 8 with, I think, Matt Kemple or Jesus. One of those two people. So make sure you tune into that one. Lots of people are going to be amazed when they tune in and no one's sitting next to me. You see what I did there? All right, great. All right, let's do this now. Shit on the internet. All right, this is where I talk about shit that I saw on the internet. And so, it could be anything. It could be the fact that yesterday I did a post, because my girlfriend's been getting up. Her new shift at work is super early in the morning, so she gets up at like 5, and I get up at 5:30 in the a.m., and there's like, why? You know? So I made a post on Facebook that was like, I got up at 5:30 a.m. That's way too early for somebody who has nothing to live for. And of course somebody is everything okay? Shut up. You know, if it wasn't, I'd already have been dead. So, but, alright, there's real people with souls out there still, I guess. So, I guess I can't be mad at you for being a decent human being. So, I apologize for that. But I'm also a comic. Sometimes I'm even funny. So, if you see something like that, it's probably a joke. Yo, let me get that ice cream sandwich, son. DamonSMillard@yahoo.com. Also, if you didn't like this crucifixion joke because I was talking about your Lord and Savior, go ahead. Shoot something at me. Let's see. Oh, still on shit on the internet. Okay, I guess I can't avoid talking about it. But, so there's that cat call video that came out. Was it yesterday? I think it came out yesterday. And it was just this chick. See, I'm already going down the wrong. I'm already choosing the wrong words for this. This woman walked through Manhattan for 10 hours videotaping people catcalling her. And I'll be honest, like a lot of those dudes were creepy dickheads, you know? And no, I'm not a woman, you know, so I don't know what it feels like. But I do have a girlfriend who walks these same streets, so I watched it. I actually watched it hoping I wasn't on there, because I do check out girls. But I don't like yell or be a scumbag about it. Some of the guys on there were scumbags. And what I was saying was, you know, if I watched it thinking like, okay, if my girlfriend's walking down the street and these guys are doing the same exact thing, would I get angry? And a lot of them, yeah, but also a lot of them, no. You know, like, how you doing? Like, have a good day. Those aren't really. It was that aggressive dude. It was that real aggressive dude who walked like silently next. Like, that's some fucking creepy, murderous shit. You know what I mean? And even though he didn't like make a move towards her, he was still being aggressive. And if she maced him and kicked him in the balls, I wouldn't have blamed her. But with that said, I hate how men are being fucking like demonized constantly, because that's not the way to go about it. You know what I mean? And this girl walked around for 10 hours and she got a 2-minute video out of it. You know, like, fuck.
And another thing is, if you walk around for 10 hours, you're going to burn like thousands of calories. So she's probably a little hotter than she was when she taped it. So she probably didn't do herself any favors. She's probably getting 10 times as many cat calls. What's that? Oh, Juggalo John says he wants me off this subject because it's too controversial. Oh, what's that? All right, well, I'm off the subject. I no longer have an opinion about this, so I guess we'll just open up the punchline line, and if you want to call in with a punchline for me. Okay, cool, I guess we got one. Yep, punchline. Oh, that's good. That's going to make people on Jezebel mad, though. All right, thanks, sir. All right, so that was it. I'm not going to get into it. He said maybe she... No, don't do it, D. All right, I'm out of that conversation, but I'm not out of the ice cream sandwich game. There's that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, and let me say, I know he's not watching, but let me say congratulations to Ryan Mason, who had a kid and is totally taking the dad thing
to heart. Like, that dude is dadding it up already. So, thumbs up, Ryan. Good for you. Don't mess yours up like I did to mine. Alright? Cool.
Next on the show, we have my new segment. It is the Low Budget Movie Review. The Low Budget Movie Review. It's Saturday night, got nothing to do. You get on Netflix, what do you view? So tune on in to the Low Budget Movie Review. Okay, so on today's low budget
review, I want to review the movie, what was it? I saw the movie Maze Runner recently, and Maze Runner, it really just kind of reminded me of like Hunger Games or whatever. It looked just like that, but okay, ready for the review? That shit sucked! Don't see it! Okay.
Alright, moving on now. I think, where are we at? 13 minutes? I think we did everything we can do here. So, remember, ice cream sandwich. Remember, DamonSMillard@yahoo.com. At LaughingCock on Twitter. Back in the city. I don't have a lot to talk about today. Next time, segment from Juggalo John. Also, Damon's Helpful Hints will be back. I'm running out of... I don't have a lot of helpful hints, though. That's one of my things. So...
If you know... I got an idea. Alright, if you want some advice about something, and I can be of help, then I can respond to any emails or tweets in the segment, Damon's Helpful Hints. So that's that.
Let's do this. Here's where we're gonna gamble. We're gonna throw it to the next segment. It's either an interview with Lisan Wood, or it is a videotaped segment that I haven't done yet. Here we go. We don't know. Ready? What's next? Welcome back, Low Budget Show. How's it going? I got an interview. This is the interview section of the show. So joining me now is Milwaukee comedian Lisan Wood.
Hello.
Did I say it right?
No. It's Lisan.
Lisan. Anyway.
Take 26.
It's not true. We've only stopped recording once. Because they kept calling her, what was I calling you?
Lisan.
Lisan. And then one time, Margaret Cho. I stole that joke from you.
Yeah, I know.
That's alright. That's how we can do it. It's fine. But thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Alright. What's going on in your world right now?
Well, I just got a new job.
That's awesome.
Day 2 in. Fell asleep twice.
So they're like, oh, maybe we made a mistake.
Yeah, no, I just told them, I'm like, well, that's just the way my eyes are. And I'm kind of offended that you think that.
Yeah.
And except for the drool.
Yeah.
The drool was kind of bad.
So you have a day job by day.
Yes.
And a night job by night. But on every third night, you do stand-up comedy?
Yeah, I don't have a night job.
I don't know. I'm very uncomfortable.
Besides fighting crime. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel uncomfortable?
I feel a little uncomfortable, so I say stuff.
That's cool. It's because you could feel my power.
Yeah.
I do stand-up comedy at night.
So I met you, I'd say, what, was it just the last time I was here?
Yeah, last time.
Oh, just 3 months ago,
Yeah.
huh? So how's things been going in the Milwaukee comedy scene since then?
I think it's been good since then. I've produced a show with Liza Marie.
That's the Ragtime Variety Hour?
Yep.
Variety because you have other kinds of acts?
Well, it's a stand-up and sketch comedy showcase, so there's quick transitional sketches in between, and then we're hoping to get more music or just an actual musical band. And then the first one, Sammy, DJ. So DJ Young Zucchini.
How did it go? Is that the first show you've ever produced? And did you find it difficult?
Yeah, it was the first show I ever produced. It was a lot more work than I thought, but it was super fun. And then as soon as the show's over, you're like, everything was worth it.
I know. I used to produce a bunch of shows, and I'm not myself. Like, while the show's going on, I'm super high strung.
Yeah.
Are you more mellow, or did you just roll with the punches?
I don't think. I don't know. You'd have to ask the other people. But I don't think that I was that. I don't think that I ever get really high strung anyway. Because, for instance, when I'm on stage, I'll be like, "Oh my God, I'm so high energy," and then people will say, "Well, you're kind of low key when you're on stage."
Oh boy.
So I guess I'd really have to be obnoxious in order for me to be like high energy or high strung or anything. So.
But it went really well.
Yeah. We sold out. So.
No need for quotes.
Yeah. So I'll take it, and we're gonna have another one in January. We have the lineup, and the lineup is Jake Corneli's hosting, Lisan's headlining, Josh Ballou's gonna be in it and doing some time, and Liza Marie, fellow producer, is also going to be doing some time.
Cool. Well, it sounds great. Where's this at?
The Underground Collaborative on January 9th.
Very cool. Very cool. Also, you recently took a trip to the Northeast. Is it the first time you did stand-up outside of the Midwest?
Yes.
Well, was it different?
The funny thing is comics there are really nice. They all invited me out to smoke cigarettes with them so we could stand in silence. So that was really fun.
Yeah.
But the people there, they're all storytellers, so it's they can either do it and perform so eloquently, or the ones that are just kind of starting to develop, they're like, I'm going to die.
So it's either the greatest thing or the worst thing?
Yeah, I kind of got that impression. But what do I know? Because then my jokes are super punchy, so I felt really hacky when I was out there.
Yeah.
So,
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Well, I know, when I
York.
first went to New York, and you're in brand new rooms, you want to do good, so people are like, oh, that guy was pretty good.
Yeah.
So you're doing the stuff that you've worked on and developed, and then it all falls flat. The only thing people tend to laugh at are stuff that you can tell is just off the top of the head, or it's so smooth that you can't tell that it's written.
Right.
And so I'd leave what just happened?
I know.
Do these jokes not work?
Yeah, and you don't want to be like, these killed in Milwaukee. God, guys.
I wrote one thing for if I'm having a bad set. I wrote this thing where I was like, I usually kill in an older, less shitty crowd. I don't know. So you're not originally from Milwaukee, though?
No, I'm not from Milwaukee. I have lived all over the country. I've lived in Memphis, Baton Rouge, Pensacola, Louisville, Albuquerque, Chicago, Salt Lake, and now Milwaukee. But I consider Salt Lake and Chicago to be my home bases.
Are you are you an abused woman running around the country, or do you have a military family, or?
Yeah, I don't talk that much. No, I just I get bored easily.
Yeah.
And so read on the road one too many times as a kid, and got the F out of Dodge whenever I could.
Yeah, that book does make you want to just leave, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Screw it, let's steal some cars.
Right.
We can go.
Yeah, no, I got all Fast and Furious all over the country. It was pretty awesome.
So do you like it here? Are you settling in, or are you thinking about moving out east?
Well, I mean, leaving is always a possibility for me, so it just depends on if the opportunity were to arise. I do like it here. It's just, I don't know, there's something about it that just doesn't necessarily feel like home, but everyone I've met, you know, has been really cool and nice, and especially in the comedy scene.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like once I started doing that is when I felt like I hit my stride here in Milwaukee.
You want to talk about the difference of being a Bears fan in Packers Nation?
Sure.
Because I saw online some photos from when the Bears played the Packers.
I had a Bears party that Packers fans happened to be at because I live in Milwaukee. But yeah, no, I mean it's rough because I'm a Cubs fan too, and
that's just rough by itself, no matter where you're at.
No, see, I have this very romanticized like opinion on being like being a Cubs fan, being a Bears fan, and when you're living in Chicago, it's different though because you know even if they're going to lose, it's like the spirit of the city and the tradition. It's like it's part of being from Chicago. So people in Milwaukee and Wisconsin as a whole, for the most part, are very rude and mean. Spirited. It's like, we know we suck. Okay, we know we suck. It's just like, this is just me. This is my tradition. I didn't have a family growing up, and so basically you're telling me I'm a piece of shit. But that no reason to guilt you. No reason to guilt you. Maybe just be nice to the next Bears fan you see is all I'm saying.
This is the first time we've had a live studio audience, so every once in a while it throws us off. Let's turn the camera around and take a look at our live studio audience. Largest one we've had so far. All right, cool. You ever been heckled? Do you have a heckle story?
Yeah, actually, it was during the Milwaukee Comedic Release show, and I mean, for the most part, people are pretty cool, but I have a joke about being basically white, and one of the things is that I like Chicago sports teams, and just because I like that doesn't make me basically white. And then this guy in the audience was just like, boo.
What a dick, because that's during a recorded set.
Right.
Like something that's going to get released on CD.
Yeah, but I think I recovered really well, because I was like...
you were like, fuck you and die!
Yeah.
And then stabbed him. Yeah, that's exactly. One of the best heckler comebacks.
I know. And
Way to go.
It was amazing. And then, like, I just, like, hardly any blood on me, just, like, wiped it away.
What really happened?
But he was not white. So then I just said to him, I'm like, I just kind of stared at him, and everybody saw that, and then they started laughing. And then I'm all like, and then I finished my joke, I'm like, that doesn't make me basically white. And I'm like, maybe being a Packers fan makes me basically white. And then, and then like, yeah, so I think that went over pretty well. And so, but other than that, I actually don't, I mean, I haven't been heckled hardcore, but I don't mind it when, like, the audience says stuff to you. Yeah. Because I know that really bothers some comics, but it just...
It bothers me at a mic more than at a show.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I believe that now. But, like, last night, it happened to me where, like, I was just reworking this old broken down joke, and like sometimes I look forward to it. Oh, good, you got me out of this thing that wasn't working. Now I can mess with you.
Right.
But like last night, I was just trying to get the words right. And you were there. I don't know if you remember, but like it's like I'm like 3 sentences into my stage time, and like this guy said something. I'm like, oh crap.
Yeah.
And then I lost momentum.
I can see how that can happen, and I mean, because I feel like sometimes I make myself lose momentum. Yeah. You know, it's like, well, shit, fuck that up.
Well, I look forward to seeing more of your stand-up. I won't be around for a while, but if you make it to New York...
I am. I was just talking to a girlfriend in Queens about going out there, and then I'm going to, like, harass you.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Swing by. We'll hit some mics together. I can... hopefully I'll have some shows while you're there. We can hang out, and we'll get some street hot dogs and stuff. That'd be fun, right?
Sweet, yes.
All right, cool. All right, well, thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
All right, Lisan Wood, everybody.
Lisan,
damn it. I just met her, like, yesterday. So. All right, if anybody wants to find you, just type it in on Facebook or...
Yeah, Facebook, Google me. My stuff comes up.
Google. Right. You got some videos out there?
I do, but they're pretty new. When I was pretty new.
Don't worry, you'll take them down. Yeah. I did. All right, that's it for the low budget show. Thanks for joining me. Next time on the show, I think is well, I don't know when this is going to get released. It could be Matt Kemple. It could be Jason Hillman. It could be your mother. I hope it's your mom. All right, thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.